Claire, it's been a really busy few months of preparation for this Scotland Women Under-20 squad. What can you tell me about these last few months?
Yeah, we've had a really good preparation period. We've had a mix of like Tuesday night sessions for our girls that are based up in Scotland, one day and then weekend camps, and some midweek camps as well, so a mix of residential and non-residential. And we've just been going through kind of installing some of our rugby detail, team building, cohesion within the group with bringing players in from different environments, but also trying to just maintain that level of contact as well in terms of contact prep for going into the games, because obviously we're in off season at the moment, so we just need to maintain that going into the games in a couple of weeks' time now.
You've just returned from a camp in Wales. What can you tell me about that experience?
Yeah, that was really cool. It's great training against yourselves, and the girls have been really good at pushing each other, but to go to Wales and put ourselves under pressure against them, to do some opposed training sessions, forwards and backs, and then to get a hit out in a live context was really valuable for us going into Italy.
You've obviously had a wider extended squad training over these last few months, and you've now had to do the very tricky job of whittling it down to a 30. You've got a 17-13 split of forwards and backs. What can you tell me about that makeup of the group that are going to be going to Parma?
Yeah, there's a mix. There's players that have come through the pathway, so players that have played age grade at under 18 level, who were involved in the Scotland Futures last year. There are players from the club game who are new to this environment. There's quite a few players who have come across from the Celtic Challenge, so players who've played for Edinburgh Rugby and Glasgow Warriors, but also picked up players, as I say, from the Scottish Qualified programme, who've either been involved in that Celtic Challenge or who have come through the Bucks Women's National League specifically. So yeah, it's a real mix of players. Some players have gone on and played 5 or 6 times for Edinburgh and Glasgow, and others have been involved in training squads. So yeah, it's a really exciting squad with actually a lot of experience.
Touching on that experience, there are 4 players named in this squad who are also involved in the Guinness Women's Six Nations Scotland Women squad: Natasha Logan, Leah Brebner-Holder, Meryn Gunderson and Nicole Flynn. What can you tell me about those 4 and what we might expect to see from them?
Yeah, they've brought their experience from the Six Nations into the under-20 squad. It's been really great to see how they've used that experience. They're stepping up as leaders and really driving our standards and our culture and our programme. Tash as a second row, abrasive ball carrier, really becoming a real line-out leader and really working on that area of her game. Meryn is as a back row, and again, you'll have seen from the Celtic Challenge, a real abrasive ball carrier, both in attack and defence. Leah, scrum half, plays a rugby down in England, down at Gloucester Hartbury. A real good pass, and has got some good footwork as well, and has got an eye for a gap. Nicole Flynn plays mainly in the centre, strong ball carrier, a lot of pace. She's only 18 years old, so yeah, real one for the future.
And you kind of touched on some of that leadership. You've picked 2 tour captains for this, being Hannah Walker and Poppy Fletcher, 2 really great leaders. So what can you tell me about those 2 and what you hope they'll bring to the squad?
Yeah, they've both grown into their roles over the last few months. Again, players that have come through the pathway have played under 18, played in the Six Nations Festival a few years ago. Both of them have just really grown over the course of our campaign so far, and they're well liked within the group. But what we've also got behind them is we've also got our unit leaders, and so they're really well backed up by a team, and it's something that we're really keen to explore and work on. It's a group effort. It's whilst they're our tour captains, we're going to have a team behind them, helping them out and driving all our standards, our gameplay, and just looking forward to the games out in Italy.
And on those games, we've got Italy, France and Ireland. What are you hoping we'll see performance-wise from Scotland, and equally, what are you expecting from the opposition?
From us, it's going out and testing ourselves against international opposition at this aging stage of players' development. It's something that's never been done before this summer series, so that's a really exciting prospect. We had games against Italy and Ireland last year with Scottish Futures out in Italy in the Tri-Nations, so we've got an idea what to expect from them, and they're going to bring different things. And the benefit or the beauty of this tournament is you've got to adapt pretty quickly, and there's not much turnaround between games, so it'll be something that we'll have to work on. France, they've had an under-20s programme for a long time, and they're probably one of the top under-20s teams in the world. So for us to experience playing against them and to put ourselves against one of the best out there. I think it'll be a real learning opportunity for us all, but we're super excited to expose ourselves to that level of rugby at age grade international level.